welcome back. Thank you for joining me. We're doing your pick a card today, so you can choose from one of three groups. Group 1, Group 2, Group 3, so that's purple, aqua or pink. Take a moment, see which one resonates with you most today, and I'll be back with your reading. Welcome back, Group 1. Thank you for joining me. If you've selected the purple, then this reading is for you. This is a group reading, not a one-on-one, so it's going to resonate differently for different people. It'll fit into different areas of their life. I'm going to give you the general energies of the spread, and then I'll see what else I can bring through. Okay, so first of all, in the center of this spread, I'm getting the card of receive. And what that's telling me is it's an abundant card. I'm just looking up here at the favorable one as well. And what that's making me think is that for some of you, you're in favorable energy right now. You're about to receive. So whatever it is you've been waiting on, you are about to receive. For some of you, I feel like it's because we're surrounded by timing cards. I feel like it's for you thinking, when is it my time to receive, is what I'm getting here. Now, to the side of it, I've got the card of time wasting, and above it, I've got the card of time to fly. So that's what's making me think with this energy is that when is it your time? So, and the universe being right here in favourable results, saying it's your time now. It's your time to receive right now. So this is a very favourable time for you, and it's saying that you need to take a giant leap forward. So it's in the cards for you now to move ahead with whatever it is that you're planning, or to take action or take steps to bring in this abundant energy, or to bring in results from whatever it is that you're looking to achieve. Now, I'm also feeling something here about your social network, and then down in the bottom corner, I'm getting be seen. So that's making me think something about social media and your social. So it could be your social group, your social network. It could be getting around into more groups, getting out there, being seen, getting out into different things, activities that you enjoy. But it also could be being seen on social medias, because we've got the two socials cards, and it's saying a giant leap. So for you, it could be that you're about to take a giant leap. So you could be you're either your social media is going to go up, or you're going to actually take a giant leap by being on social media, or being seen, putting yourself out there a little bit more. Now, I do feel like down here you've been very withdrawn. We're down the bottom here, and it's saying you've been very withdrawn. So it's, you've been in the energy of being withdrawn, holding back, not getting out there, not being social. But it's saying now is a time, and it's a favourable time for you now to start changing those outcomes and start getting out there. Over here on the astrology cards, we've got comfort zone. So you've been sitting in your comfort zone for too long, is what I'm hearing. You've been in your comfort zone for too long. You need to make some improvements, and you need to get out there. I'm also seeing here the card of relationships over here on the astro deck, and that's the 7th house. And that's telling me that you either, if you're not in a relationship right now, you need to get out there. You need to be seen. You need to be out around people, because you're not going to meet anybody if you don't. It's like they're not going to, walk through your front door, suddenly this perfect person. You need to actually be going out there. It's saying, the universe is saying right now is the time, the most favourable time for you to actually go out there and meet somebody. So that's what I'm seeing, because of 7th house. 7th house is also about other relationships as well. It's about how you are with other people. And where I'm getting a retreat, you've been in your comfort zone, you've been pulling your energies back, not getting out there, but it's saying that you actually need to take this giant leap. You need to start getting out there and being social. It's going to be very favourable for you to do this. And it may not be just with love relationships. It could be actually forming really good foundations and good social networks around you with things that you enjoy, and other people enjoy the similar things for you. Now, I'm getting also over here, we're getting Saturn, the taskmaster. Now, Saturn is saying that there has been hurdles and disciplines. There has been hurdles, challenges around you. So I feel like that could be in the area of you putting your best foot forward, is what I'm hearing. You putting yourself out there into the world. So it's like you're not showing the world who you really are, and it's like that there's been some kind of blocks or hurdles in you just being your full authentic self. It's like you're, I don't know, for some reason there's some kind of block with you being authentically you with whoever you are. So I'm not kind of sure what that block is, and I'm not pinpointing it because it's going to be different for everybody. But and this may not even apply to everybody. But the energy that I'm feeling generally from this spread is that you're going to need to start making some improvements. So those improvements could be what I was just talking about. The blockages and the hurdles that's going on around you, that's preventing you from getting out there, preventing you from forming healthy, happy friendships and relationships, love relationships and friendships. I feel like there's been some kind of blockage to that in the past, but it's saying you need to make some kind of improvements. I don't know if that's to your thought patterning. I'm not seeing any cards here to indicate that that's what it is, but it's saying that improvements are coming for you. So those situations are going to improve. So if you've been very lonely, there's above that is the heart key. So this is card is pink, so it's all about the heart, and it's saying that it's time now for relationships. Definitely a relationship spread. It doesn't have to be love, but I am feeling love because of the heart here. But it can be also that comfort as well. We've got the comfort card as well, so it could be the companionship and the comfort. It doesn't just have to be romantic relationship. So what I'm feeling is there's been blockages in the past because we've got Saturn, because we've got the Hermit. I feel like, it's prevented you from getting out. It's been hard for you actually to get out and meet people that have a like-minded, or to find that person, that healthy relationship. I feel like that's the key here that I'm hearing as well, having a healthy relationship. I'm also getting Aries energy over here. Aries energy. Now, Aries energy, it's saying independent. So it's saying that you perhaps you're a very independent person. You feel like you don't need anybody else. You can do it all on your own. But I am getting the social network cards. So the cards are, in your mind, you might think, I can do this on my own, I don't need anybody else, but the cards are not saying that. The cards are saying you need to be social, you need to be around people, you need to be seen, you need to take a giant leap forward with your self-confidence and be able to and make the improvements in being able to mix with other people and form healthy, happy bonds, relationships and companions is what I'm hearing for you. Did I miss any cards? No, I didn't. Yes, I'm feeling, strong Aries energy. Could have been to do with a past relationship, being somebody that was very argumentative or assertive or competitive, and that's perhaps pulled your energy back in, and that's kind of caused some of the blocks. So if that's the case, it's saying you need to release those things. They were in your life for a certain reason, but they perhaps are not in your life anymore, so you need to let those boundaries and obstacles and burdens go with the past. So you need to now take a giant step forward, make some improvements and start moving forward. Now, if this is not a relationship, because I'm feeling very strongly relationship here, let me just have a look to see if I can pull in if it's any other area that could be coming in here. Okay, so what I'm getting here is Seventh house is not just about companions and love relationships as well. It's also about business partners. So everything we just said could apply to business partners as well. So it could be perhaps you're needing to form a business partnership with somebody. Perhaps you're thinking you could do it on your own. We've got the independent card. You have been doing something on your own in the past, which is here, but it's now saying you need to make improvements. Perhaps you need to collaborate with somebody else, or you need to work in with somebody else. And it's like that's because that's partnership to do with business. So it's saying take this giant leap. It's an opportunity for you to receive. You will receive from this. And the cards are saying, the universe is saying it's a favourable opportunity coming up for you. So if it's in business, it's an opportunity for you to work with somebody. Perhaps it could even be a new client, it could be a partner, it could be a collaboration, but it's an opportunity coming for you that will present itself for you to work with somebody else, another person in a certain way, whatever that is for you. And it's saying it's going to be a very favourable experience for you. So it's going to be very favourable, and I think you'll learn from it, and I think it's actually going to help you learn and grow. I'm hearing grow. You'll grow from this, and it's going to really help your business, and it's really going to help you as a person as well. So so here I'm the time wasting card here. I feel like it's we were getting time. It's just relating back to time for you. So it's time for you to start achieving. But I feel like it could be around other people that for you receiving is going to somehow be related to other people. You're either receiving from other people, or you're going to be promoted by other people, or you being around other people presents you with new opportunities. It's that whole networking thing that I'm seeing around you. So it could be business, could be love, could be just friendships, relationships, and being social. So hope that resonates with you, Group 1. I will see you again next Monday for your full reading. I'll have some other things going on this week, and Friday I might start doing some other kind of readings. I'm not sure what that's going to be yet, but I think I might just do the one pick a card on the Mondays, and then Fridays I might leave that for something else. So don't forget to check in and see what other things I've got. I've got lots of things going on every day on the channel. And yeah, leave a comment if something resonates with you, and I will see you again next Monday. Thank you for joining me. Welcome back, Group 2. Thank you for joining me. If you've selected the Aqua, then this reading is for you. Okay, so we've got a little bit going on in this group. Now I'm feeling a heart connection here for some of you. Now for some of you it could be that you're looking for love. You're looking for a new love, but for some of you I feel like it could be that you've lost a love, you've lost somebody. Now it could be that they've passed away, or it could be I don't think it's that they've walked away or that there's been a separation. I feel like it's more for some of you you've lost someone very, very close to you. Could be like a romantic partner, like a soulmate connection here, or it could just be a soulmate in the way that somebody that you loved deeply, and it doesn't have to be romantic love. It's somebody that has a very, very strong bond, very I'm just tapping into that energy of it. It's a very strong connection here. It's a love connection, very strong bond. I've got the Death card in the tarot. I've got the Soulmate card right next to that, and then I've got my card of the other side. Now, when the other side card comes up, that's when it's saying that somebody from the other side is coming through here. So I feel like in this area, for some of you, that's pulling through very strongly. You've lost someone very, very dear to you, very close to you, and it's a very strong, loving bond here. Okay, so I'm just going to move through the rest of the reading here and see what else we can bring through. Getting something about communicating here as well. I don't have any communicating cards, but I'm having some kind of communication thing, or throat. It's telling me throat. So perhaps it was somebody that has something to do with their throat. I'm getting, breathing or throat going on around here with this person down the bottom here. Okay, let me just come back through to the reading for Group 2. Let me bring through the energies of the Group 2 reading, please. Okay, so first of all, it's saying that things are lined up for you, or you're lining things up. Okay, I'm still feeling a very heavy energy here. It's quite it's a heavy energy that I'm getting that's going on here, and I don't think it's sadness, but the energy is very heavy, and that's why I'm having difficulties moving through to the rest of this reading. So for some of you, I feel like it could be that you're having difficulties moving on, or having difficulties moving through life, because I'm having it's like I want to get through to the reading. I want to get to the next stage or to do the next part, but I'm really having difficulty moving out of this energy, this heavy energy that's happening. Okay. So I'm getting the word comfort as well coming through from this reading down the bottom. So it's something to do with, it's like somebody's there comforting you, or you're missing that comfort that you found from that person. So something here about a comforting feeling. Okay, the general energies for this spread, this reading, please. Okay, we're getting the warrior spirit. So you are a very strong person. Here's the warrior spirit. So you're a very strong person. It's saying that you're able to get through. So what I'm getting for some of you, it's around a relationship, and I feel that there's an element of control going on around a relationship. So either somebody's being very controlling, you could be controlling of another person. This is not for everybody. This is just for some people. Now I'm feeling like, I'm feeling like somebody has good intentions of why they do the things they do, but it feels to you to be a little controlling. So there's a sense of controlling issue going on there, right next to one that's saying good intentions, but there's good intentions. Now I'm also feeling, okay, is there good intentions? Because I'm getting the Black Cat card here as well. So the card that is somebody that is showing dark but looking through to the light. Okay, so in that situation, it's just asking me to, it's a little bit of a caution there. This is definitely not for everybody. This is just something that's coming through here. being that I'm trying to pull through. It's somebody that's almost like two faces. It's like they're sometimes light, sometimes dark. It's like I'm seeing the light and dark here for some of you, and I'm seeing somebody is controlled by that. So perhaps it's a mental illness, and that's really controlling you as a person with mental illness, or you're surrounded by somebody with mental illness. And I feel like, yeah, that's it plays a big part in your life, and it's very controlling. So perhaps it's controlling to the person. They have difficulties getting through, and I'm getting like the manic thing, you know, when some people are manic depressive. So sometimes they're low, sometimes they're high, and I feel like, and that's what I'm getting here with the dark and the light. Sometimes they're high, sometimes they're low. It's like the two sides of them, and it's like it controls their whole life, and it's very difficult to be around this kind of person. But you are a warrior spirit, and that's what it's saying. You're a warrior, and you're and it says mentally strong. And isn't that strange? We're talking about mental illness here, and we're talking about so I don't know if it's you that's going through the mental anguish, the mental illness, but it's saying you're mentally strong. So you're mentally strong, and where it can be controlling this situation, it feels like it takes over your whole life sometimes. But it's saying that you are strong, you're mentally strong. Now, what I'm also thinking straight with that is lining things up. So lining things up, and straight away I've noticed the sun. So what I'm thinking is, in that situation where you're feeling like it's controlling you, you need to get some sunlight. So get out in the sun and get some sunlight. But you also need to line things up. Now, I'm not quite sure what it is that you're lining up in this situation. It's like you're lining things up. You could do a chakra balance. For some of you, it could be actually working through your chakras, because you could have some blockages in there. So that could actually help you mentally. I know in the past, when I've had little issues where I felt very low, I straight away go to the first thing I do is go to the chakras. I'll do a cleanse and a clear and balance of the chakras, and then I tend to feel okay. I also connect in. I make sure you do the white light. You can get any of this from YouTube on how to do these things. But yeah, you definitely need to protect yourself. You need to charge yourself up. You need to clear and balance all your chakras. I feel like that's what's going to help you in those situations where you feel out of control, or you feel like you're being controlled by the mental illness or the mental issues going on around you. But yeah, that's what I'm feeling. Sunlight's definitely going to help you, being out in the garden, being out in nature, definitely sitting in the ground. So we're sitting in the ground here, absorbing the energy of the earth. And that's what I thought when I went to the chakras as well, is that it's not only about clear and balancing the chakras, it's also about bringing in the energy of the earth. So you need to breathe that energy of the earth up as well, breathe in the energy of the universe as well. So you need to, but also white light yourself. You need to do your protection as well, because we're dealing with mental illness. So you do need to definitely make sure you're very well protected. Calling your spirit team to do this. So you're just asking for your spirit team to come in and help you, your highest guidance, your highest self, if you feel comfortable. You can call on ancestors. You can call on perhaps a grandparent that's passed away, somebody close to you that's passed away. I've got somebody down here that's on the other side for you. So it's saying you need to call them in. So that's, you need to call on those people. Feel the comfort of them being around you. But I feel like you need to help get them to help you with the protection part and the connection part. So you're connecting in, you're going to breathe through each of your chakras. Here's the colours here, but you can get that from YouTube, you can get that from anywhere, any social media, TikTok even, to tell you how to balance your chakras. But I'm feeling strongly that's what's going to help you, and I know from experience that that's my go-to. I'm not on any kind of medication or anything. If I start feeling low or depressed or anything, I go straight to the chakras. I do a balance and cleanse, I do the energy work, and then I'm fine. But I do that regularly, and I know that if I'm down, first thing for me, chakras, I need a chakra cleanse. So that's what I'm feeling, and being in the middle of the deck here, in the center, I'm feeling strongly that could be something that could definitely help you. Okay, let me see if there's anything else I can pull in for you, group 2. Okay, so we've got energy here of Gemini and Pisces. We've got the Pisces and Gemini energy. So what that's saying is that you need to be adaptable, you need to be flexible. I'm feeling like you're also, and this is a pessimistic card here as well. So Pisces says the melancholy mood and pessimistic. So here we're bringing it back to the mental stage. So where you're in a mental state of being pessimistic, so low moods, or you're in a state of melancholy where it's like that infinite state of just nothingness, you know. It's just like constant on this level. It's like, because I like the levels, you know, high, something, you know, those really high highs, and then you go into a bit of a low. But I am, what I'm pulling in here, for some of you, where mine might be like this, yours might be like this. That's what I'm being told to. That not everybody's levels are going to be different. So, and I'm also bringing back here, I'm bringing quite a lot for you actually. So what I'm bringing here is that melancholy line here. I'm feeling like that's medication. I'm feeling like the medication, it makes you here. So where, say I might be here, and I love my levels. I love my highs and lows. And I know if I go too low, I know I just do the chakra cleanse, and that helps me, brings me back to this level state here, and then the energy work brings you to the high state. So, but I feel like for some of you it's also about medication. Some of you are on medication, but it always seems to put you here. That's what you're getting. It's here, and it's very, very hard work to get here, and that's what I'm feeling is going on for you here. It's like that's the comfort zone along here, and it's like whether it's medication for you that does that, or it's you needing to find a way to bring you back to balance. Bring you back to balance is what I'm saying. And this is the balance of the chakras all lined up. So how do you bring yourself back to balance? So for some of you, it's medication. For some of you, it's energy work. For some, I do chakra work, energy work. You need to find what brings you back to balance. So then you can regulate when your moods are really high and then your moods are really low. So you need to regulate them so they're a nice pace. They're not here and they're not up and down like this. So it's finding that balance and that finding that comfort zone of where you need to be. And for everybody, it's going to be different. It's going to be different how you find that. Like I said, there's medication and there's the chakras that I do, but there's other ways. You might be completely different. But what you need to focus on is trying to find what it is for you that brings you back to that state of comfort, which we call that melancholy line of that state of calm, that state of nothingness, because from there you can regulate. From here, instead of being here, we need to be regulated, so we're here. We don't want to be here either, but you need, I'm feeling that you need to bring back to here as a starting point, so then you can regulate yourself to be here, is what I'm getting for you. Okay, let me see if there's anything else in any other area for anybody else. Okay, so the general readings of this, but I feel like we've done quite a few different areas for different people here. General areas is things lining up for you, so whether that's chakras or energy lining up, you're a very strong person mentally, so you're going to get through whatever it is that's going on with you. You need some sunlight, you need some nature. It's saying you're searching for something inside of yourself. You have good intentions, or somebody around you has good intentions, but it can come off in a bit of a controlling. So one situation in your life or a person in your life tends to feel controlling, but the intentions are there. There's good intentions coming through for that. I feel like there's an end of a situation coming up, and it's like I'm definitely getting somebody on the other side that you've lost. Could be a grandparent, it could be, but I'm feeling it's more a very, very strong bond, someone. It could be a very good friend, it could be a soulmate, love, romantic relationship. It could be like a mother or a father figure. So it feels like it's a very, very strong bond that I'm getting for you. So it's saying, so call on that person, and perhaps that's even what's put you in this mental state, is the loss of somebody's put you here. I'm not seeing any actual lost cards or anything like that to indicate that, but I am getting the two cards of being soulmate on the other side. But that could also be why you're in the state that you're in. So anyway, thank you for joining me, group 2. I will be back Monday for your full reading. Friday I'll probably have something else on. I don't think I'm going to do the double reads. Now I might try something else on a Friday. So back Monday with your full reading. Thank you for joining me. Welcome back, group 3. Thank you for joining me. If you've selected pink, then this is your reading. Okay, you have really lovely cards here that I'm looking at. I feel like you have some really nice soft colours coming through for you. So it's bringing me a nice soft energy around you. Okay, so first of all, if you had a question, we've got the no card here, which is this one here. So if there's a question that you came into the reading on, it's saying no. The answer to that question is no. Okay, so what I'm getting here is something, center to this is your spirit team. So in the center of the spread is spirit team. So what that's telling me is that you have a very good spirit team around you. It could be that you work with spirit already. You're very good with your gifts. It's like you're very well protected. You things just line up for you naturally, just happen for you, and that's because you have a really good spirit team working in the background for you. I feel like to the side of that we've got the Fighting Fierce card. Now, for some of you, I feel like it could be you're fighting that. You're fighting that. There's a part of you that's kind of not accepting that, or how do I say that? It's like it scares you a little, maybe, and it's like you're fighting it. So it's like it's there's a block there. There's some kind of block there with your confidence level or your fear of it is what I'm getting there. Okay, so there's some unclarity. So perhaps that's what it is. With the no card here, it also means unclear. So what that's telling me is that maybe it's not clear to you. Maybe the messages don't come through clearly. Maybe there's something in the situation around your spirit team or working with spirit that's unclear to you. So I feel like, yeah, perhaps you're wanting it to be stronger, but it's not stronger. There's some kind of thing here that is telling me that it's unclear. Now, up above that, I'm saying shift your focus. So you need to change your approach a little bit, shift your focus. So it could be a different gift that you have that's strong. Now, that's not for everybody. That's just for some of you. But the answer to that would be... the answer is no, obviously, if that's one of your questions, but it's saying that you need to shift your approach. So perhaps that's your gift is different. So you might be expecting to see spirit when that's not your gift. Your gift might be feeling it. You might feel energy. Everyone has different gifts. So on a spiritual level, I feel like that's what's going on there. Okay, so what I'm getting here is it's time for you. It's a performance card, so it's time for you to be in the limelight. Now, it's also about balancing your needs, your diva needs, against everybody else's needs. So here we've got the balancing card. So it's against balancing you and what you need against what everybody else needs and getting that right balance. So it's like where you could be giving. You could be a person that's very overgiving and you fail to give to yourself, or you could be a person that is on the other side. I don't want to say selfish, but I could say it's like you're more on that side where you're a bit of a diva and it's all about you. So all about you, but it's saying you need to have a better balance. You need to balance your energy a little bit better, and that giving and receiving thing, there needs to be some kind of balance going on a lot better than what it is right now. It's also saying shift of focus there. So it's you need to shift your focus in that area. So where your focus is on you, all about you, you need to bring it back and start paying attention to what's going on around you, or other people could be going through things in your life and you need to be there for them, or you need to just check in with them. Just, ask how you're going. How's your life going? So it's not all about you and your life. It's sometimes about other people's lives, and they may need you, or they may need you just to check in with them. But there's some kind of balance. The balance is off here. The balance between your needs and other people's needs, or your life. It's all about you against somebody else's life and the importance that's played on that. And our own lives are very important. I'm not saying they're not. I'm just saying you need to strike that good balance there. Okay, so there is a split mind down the bottom as well. We're seeing a split mind. Now, split mind can be schizophrenia, it can be mental illness, but split mind, I feel, in this situation is splitting. Again, we're coming back to splitting something. So it's like putting our time and energy in different places. Okay, down the bottom here, I'm getting, next to that, I'm getting the card of self-reflect. But it's also, which again is back to self. We could bring that back to the energy of self versus others and everything you do for other people. So it's splitting your time between what you do for yourself and what you do for other people. But I also feels like it could be, for some of you, splitting that time between resting, relaxing, and being busy. So there's kind of like a split between the two. So it's all about balance, and it's also all about getting the balance right of where your energy goes. So if it's all over the place, you're giving to everybody here, you need to also be giving to yourself as well. So on both top and bottom lines, it's saying the same thing. So you need to shift your focus, you need to balance your energy. So here we're saying balance your energy between yourself and your focus, where your focus is on yourself and your focus is on other people. So you need that. Down the bottom bottom it's saying you're split, your mind's split between everything you're doing for everybody else and what you're doing for yourself. So we're getting the same on both lines, just in slightly different ways. Okay, so fit and fierce can also be your energy levels. It can also be how much activity you're doing. Okay, don't feel that's for everybody. It's not the strongest energy here, but it can also indicate that. It can indicate like a mental fight. It can indicate like, because it's sitting next to the spirit team, it could be that you're fighting that part of yourself, that spirituality part of yourself. Okay, now we're looking at the 10th house over here on your astro deck. So we're looking at 10th house. 10th house is all about your career, your ambition, your public life, and your level of success. So how the public sees you, how you are in the public. Now, what's going on here with how you are? So it tends to be, it feels to be in that situation, it's like you're kind of like two different people. Who you are at home is different to who you are in working life or in public life. We'll call it public life. So because this is a performer, the public life, it's saying that who you are in public life is different to who you are in private life. And here down here again, we've got the self-reflect. So here you're a person that's organising all these things, you're pulling it all together, you're making things happen. Here we're talking about your public life. Now it is saying that you're a bit of a perfectionist. So we've got the Virgo energy going on here. So it's saying you're meticulous, analytical, logical perhaps, but you're a bit of a perfectionist, but it's also you're a very good leader. So in your public life, you're the performer, you're the not scared to be seen, you're on stage, or you're out front, you're seen, you're noticed. In your public life, you're noticed. And it's saying that you're also a good leader. Now for some of you it could be that you're getting noticed for your skills. And yeah, for some of you, I think it could be that you're getting noticed. You're getting noticed in your public life. Now, whether that's opportunities for promotion or opportunities for you just putting yourself out there, I feel like you're getting noticed. You're getting noticed for your skills and your leadership ability. Also, your perfectionism as well is coming through as well. So because you're meticulous, you're analytical. I feel like those skills are being noticed as well. But I feel like that's the energy that you're bringing through. It's a bit of a balance between wanting things done perfectly and you taking the lead and wanting things done a certain way, but we're also, the cards are wanting to bring us back to balance. So they're wanting to bring us back to I know you want it done a certain way and you're a fantastic leader, but you have to think about the other people as well. So you need to shift your focus and think about the other people that's around you as well. So you're very much about balance and about striking that right balance between your ideas of perfectionism and you being in total control here against other people's, because we're definitely getting that balance of your needs against someone else's needs. So you're definitely striking that right balance. So that could even be a work partnership. It could be your working environment. So other people in your team that you work with. And it's about getting that balance right between your great ideas and your leadership abilities, your perfectionism against what other people bring to the table as well. So everybody does bring something to the table. So you need to recognize other people as well. So I can see you being recognized. You're very much noticed, but I feel like you need to recognize other people as well. But thank you for joining me, Group 3. I will see you again next Monday for your full reading. I think I'll be doing something different on this Friday. I won't be doing the minis. I might try something different. So thank you for joining me and I'll see you next week.